Hi everyone, this is David and welcome to week 5 of Writing 293, Introduction to Professional Writing. Let's go ahead and just call this week what it is, the Memo Week. That's because this week you're going to be studying memos intensely, and then you're going to write 2 memos, one on the discussion board, and then one as your writing assignment that you will turn in at the end of the week, Sunday midnight. Okay, let's take a look and see what we got here for week number 5. We start off with some interesting instruction on memos. This first one is from the Writing Commons, and as you can see, it's a very extensive instructional page on memo writing, functions and audience, format, organization. And there is a direct and indirect introduction, and you'll probably be wanting to study those closely and choose the one that's most appropriate for the 2 different memos that you're writing. And then you have sample memos, one using the direct style and then one using the indirect style. Next is another instructional page on memo writing, how to write the perfect memo. And there's a video here that you can watch, a memo checklist, and then a transcript of everything in the memo. And then down at the bottom, another sample memo, as well as some commentary on that sample memo. So you should have everything that you need in terms of teaching you how, why to write a memo or memorandum. Then come your 3 discussion topics. In your first discussion topic, you're going to be writing a memo to the faculty members at Anderson College. Remember them? Well, you're still dean, and this time, now that you've gotten the instructions rewritten from Jay, remember last week, this week you're writing a memo to the faculty at Anderson College, telling them that the discussion board instructions have been rewritten and thanking them for their patience, and then telling them where they can find those rewritten instructions for the discussion board in Leo. So that is your first discussion topic. You will notice that that discussion topic is due by Wednesday at midnight. And you must reply to at least one other student by Friday midnight. Now, here is a very important discussion topic for week 5, and this is where you're actually going to begin your final paper in this course. Your final paper in this course is an analysis and solution for a problem in your workplace or in your community. And in discussion topic for week 5, you're going to get started on this final paper for the course by identifying a problem in your workplace or community that you can solve. So please follow the instructions for this. This topic does not require a response to another student. Of course, you're free to do so, and this response is due by Friday. Here are some examples of the different kinds of problems that have been written about in the past by different students. If I had a preference to give you, that preference would be to write about a real problem at work. And I think that will make the assignment more relevant and more immediate to you. And usually you do your best writing whenever that subject is something that is really up close and personal to you. In responding to the discussion topic, be sure to answer these 4 questions right here. Okay, that is your second discussion topic. Take our breadcrumbs back, and let's look at your third discussion topic. In your third discussion topic, you're going to think about how you're going to demonstrate or to show the problem. Again, this discussion topic does not require a response to another student, and this one is also due on Friday. And this one, again, is also to help you to prepare for that final writing assignment number 5. But basically in this discussion topic, what you're doing is indicating what evidence you're going to use to show that the problem exists. and how will you present that evidence to your decision maker. The decision maker is the person who can solve the problem, the person who has the authority and the resources to help you solve the problem. Here are some examples of some different kinds of evidence. These are all called primary sources. Primary sources are information, photographs, data that you collect on your own. You will not be doing any outside research in the library or on the web for this problem. Unless you want to, you're certainly welcome to do some on your own, but you don't have to use that outside or secondary research in the actual paper that you turn in. Although it is a good idea to do a little bit of research and get some background on how other people have approached these problems. Okay, let's go back, take our breadcrumbs back, and your last assignment for the week is writing assignment. This is writing assignment number 4. So you're going to write a memo, except it's not time to write the memo to the decision maker yet. You're going to write this memo to me. So the two would be David Taylor, you, the date, and you're going to write what is known as a request memo. You're going to request my permission to go ahead and write about the topic that you are thinking about. So you are writing to request my approval or my permission. Now in this memo, you are to follow this template exactly. That includes the to, from, date, and subject. By the way, when it comes to writing this memo, use the exact style that is prescribed for use in your workplace, whatever that might be, or in whatever organization, if you're in one, that you're writing this about. In other words, the real style that you are required to use at work or in a club or an organization takes precedence over this style. If something other than to, from, date, and subject is used, then you should use it. But then the body of the memo should follow this template exactly. Summary, what the problem is and why it needs to be investigated, what primary research you will conduct, and that's that research that you gather on your own by talking to people, taking pictures, counting things, etc., etc. And then how my organization or community or my workplace will benefit from your recommendations. Organization is thought to include workplace there. And so you will be turning this in by Sunday. The length is 125 to 200 words. And again, no sources are required. And again, you are writing to me. And the summary is you are writing to request permission to do your short report on such and such topic. And that is about as simple as it gets. Okay, everyone continues to do excellent work in this course. This week, I think, is a little bit of an easier week for you as we turn our attention fully to workplace short form writing. Again, if you have any questions anytime at all, don't hesitate to contact me. Okay, talk to you later.